Hello everybody, my name is Nasty Mold, and in this video we're going to get all of our daily quests, or seasonal candles, or treasure cakes, find information on today's shard event, all that. We also have a double seasonal candle event on right now, and a double candle cake event, which means we'll have double the amount. So today we're going to have 8 of these to find within the Vault of Knowledge. We also have 8 of our little treasure cakes to find in the Daylight Prairie. So I will show you where you can find those a little later on. Each of these will give us 25% of the wax needed to forge a season candle, so when we find all 8, we should have 2 season candles today. So we had our 2 in the beginning area, and then we have 1 behind that pillar, 1 here, 1 here. That brings us to a total of 5, and then 1 just across over by where the sapling sometimes is. So that is 6 in total. We have 2 more to find, and they can be found on the 2nd floor. So let's sit at the elevator, and I'll meet you up top. Alrighty, we have 1 over here by this lantern, and then we have our final 1 in front of this 4-player door. Again, collecting all these should give us 2 total seasonal candles today. Let me forge those real quick. And let's get started on today's daily quests. To catch the light, we can find it on the 1st floor of the Vault of Knowledge. It might be just flying around above your head. You just gotta look up and fly into it. To admire the sapling, we can find it on the 1st floor, just towards the left-hand side. All we have to do is wait by it for 60 seconds, and the quest should complete. The rainbow candles can be found on the 4th floor. It's just over here by this little broken temple. All we have to do is fly into it. You don't have to collect the candles, but you might as well. To collect the purple light, we have to enter the archives, which we can find on the right-hand side of the 1st floor here in the Vault of Knowledge. It's pretty easy to enter, but you do need to make sure you have 2 people at the door to enter it. And the door is sometimes a bit buggy, so sometimes it won't open, sometimes you have to try again. It's a little weird. I recommend flying over this end part here, or you'll have to see a little cutscene. And then we're just going to fly underneath this cube thing here, and fly up, and we should fly right into that purple light. Today's rotating treasure candles can be found in the Daylight Prairie, and we do have a double cake event on right now, which means we'll find 8 of these cakes instead of the standard 4. So our first 2, of course, are in the social space, and the rest can be found scattered throughout the entirety of the Daylight Prairie. We have 1 in the middle of the butterfly fields. The next one's going to be in the cave, so we're just going to fly this way and go through this barrier to get to the cave. Once we're in, we're going to find it pretty much in the middle. And this is the only one in the cave, so once we collect this, we're just going to go straight and head into the prairie village. Just keep going this way. Once we're here, we'll find 1 in the middle. And if you're looking for maximum candles, I would highly recommend going into the 8-player elevator, getting the candles there. It's also very convenient because it'll automatically spawn you up at the very top, which is our next spot. So you can do that, get extra candles, and be teleported up here, or you can skip it like me. Depends how much time you have and whether or not you're doing a full candle run. So flying all the way up, we should have 1 kind of in front of the temple, and then 1 inside of the temple. Here's the 1 in front, and then we'll go inside. There's always a weird little camera angle here. Stop. There is our next one. Now we're going to head back out and head to the bird's nest area for our final treasure cake. So for those who don't know exactly what area I'm talking about, we're just going to fly and it's the land towards the left here. This is usually the direction I do my entire prairie candle run. If I'm doing a prairie run, I go through the butterfly fields, caves, islands, into the 8-player elevator, up to the temple, and then across to the bird's nest. And then from there, I usually do the sanctuary islands, which there are quite a few treasure cakes there as well if you're looking for more. Once we get through that barrier, we're going to go to the first tower that we see, and the cake should be right on it. Yay! So this is our final rotating treasure cake for today. Today's shard is a red shard that falls in the Forgotten Ark. This can be found in the Golden Wasteland. When you first jump down through that little wormhole, we're going to fly all the way towards the right-hand side, over to this little boat. We'll sit down and it will bring us to the Forgotten Ark. There are quite a few locations this one can drop. The shard times are now on the screen. This is in PDT or PST time. If you want to convert it into your own time zone, I do have a link in the description below where you can do so. So I believe a shard can fall right here. It can also fall just over the ark. So we're going to keep flying. It can go right over there. I believe that was actually maybe the first shard to ever fall in the live game. That was so long ago, wow. I think over here. And then we have one more location, which should be over here by the play fight spirit. So this is supposed to be a hard shard. I believe that means we'll have like the little floating pieces as well. It is a red shard, of course. We get ascended candles, and we can go visit one of the shattering memories. Good luck with today's shard event. And that is it for today's daily changes in the Vault of Knowledge. Thank you so much as always for watching, you guys. I hope you found this helpful, hope you enjoyed, and I will of course see you in the next video. Bye bye!